Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back. I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day. 2 light tank games today featured. Why am I going to show you this game?
Because everybody know French is best. Everybody know that.
That's right. That's right. It's the AMX 13105, driven by General Spade from the 3 Mark clan. Shout out to you guys. He's only got 2 marks. He's a 2 mark kind of guy. I'm a 2 mark kind of guy. And I got to tell you, this I'm showing you 2 games, light tanks, French, but I'm not going to show you the wheeled vehicle. No wheeled vehicles allowed. Okay? There's a smorgasbord of good light tanks out there, and wheeled vehicles are banned now from being viewed on the channel temporarily because we've got some fantastic games to show you in this one. That's why I'm not showing you the wheeled with the EBR 105 because
everybody know EBR best tank in game because it's French and the French peoples is better and make better things, right? French women is better look and the French people eat better food, not like stupid Americans.
I guess that's the other reason. But why not do 1,247 damage? Boom, boom, boom. Go back to your room. Il se l'a pénétré, huh? I'm going to show you the highest damage game done in a light tank. This patch. In any light tank. Not just French. No, not in any. The highest damage game is done in an EBR 105. It is. The highest damage game is done in EBR 105. The highest... Oh! The highest spotting damage game is done in an EBR 105. All the top games are done in an EBR 105 for light tanks. But we're not showing any. Hey! So we're featuring the AMX 105. I gotta get one. I'm up to the 1390. And I love the 1390. Guys, I've had some pretzels. And I've got a burp. Don't push your heavy tank. This guy is well on his way to getting his 3 marks, guys. This guy is well on his way. He's just got to worry he doesn't get proxy spotted here. This is about the time in the game where I get impatient. What do I do now? I'm in a fast light tank. Maybe I should rush down there and flank D100. And that's not a good plan. You don't want to... Whoa! Oh, he's spotted by 907. That object 907 is trying his proxy spot up there. But every time he pokes the hill, he spots someone and his teammates shoot. He's got 1,112 spotting assist. What does he do? What does he... He's got to poke that ridgeline without getting proxy spotted by the object 907. Hey, but that object 907 is taking his gun out of the game. Ho, 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 ho. He made him pay and... Oh, Germany. Oh, this is is that 3 perfect clips, guys? The clips do about 1,200 damage per clip. He's done 3 perfect clips. He's at 3,637 damage. So far, this is a perfect game. We're watching. Should we call the video Mr. Perfect? Will I still be perfect tomorrow? This is a perfect game so far, and except for his teammate in the way. So let's see if he gets another perfect clip. 1, 2. Wow! It's a perfect game! 4,872. He's high rolled by 72. 4 clips. Perfect. I don't think we've ever... It's like pitching a perfect game in baseball. You know a perfect game in baseball. No hits, no runs. No walks? Does it include no walks? I don't know if it includes walks. I don't think walks have anything to do with it. Oh! No perfect game. No hits. No base hits. He's like 27 up, 27 down. That's a perfect game. No walks, I guess. Perfect game has to be 27 batters come up, so it's 9 innings times 3. They come up and they get out. Or Yeah, you can walk and put some people on the bases like walking and stuff. That's a no-hitter. You can get a no-hitter and face more than 27 batters, right? If you walk a couple, that's different. That's different. Yeah, with some of you baseball fans. And what is this guy doing? He needs to get rid of that guy. He got rid of that guy. Was just AFK. He parked his tank there and left. Why would he do that? What a muppet. I'll just park my tank here, get some spotting assist, and leave. Ooh, you almost killed yourself there, buddy. A perfect game is 27 up, 27 down. No walks, no hits, no runs. A no-hitter is they don't hit. You can still lose, pitch a no-hitter and lose. If you walk 5 in a row, I guess. If you walk 5 guys in a row, you know, you walk in a run and your team doesn't score, you can lose 1-0. I don't know if that's ever happened. But I mean, knowing baseball, yeah, you could have killed that guy, but that's okay. Knowing baseball, it's a possibility that maybe has happened. Everything happens at baseball. There's just so many. Baseball is interesting. I like baseball. You like my baseball? I like my baseball. Where's my baseball? Have you seen my baseball? Okay, Progetto. It's going to take 3 shots. And he makes them count. Il a pénétré. Il a pénétré. Yeah, 3 shots. I told you, he high rolled, but it still takes 3 shots. That's why he had to be perfect. He had to be Mr. Perfect. Will I still be perfect tomorrow? 7,820. That's pretty good damage for a light tank. This is, I think, the 2nd or 3rd highest damage game this patch. The top 2 are... I'm not going to show them, but all the top results are still dominated by the EBR 105. Because Wargaming pretended that they nerfed it, but they didn't really. They just, they just didn't. They nerfed it and then they included field modifications, which made it powerful again. Just a fantastic game. He does not get his 3rd mark in that game, but ends up with 8,297 damage. He had a platoon of shitness on his team. No, they're 2 different platoons, but Mr. Shit and his brother, and then balanced by Mr. Poop and his nephew. So there's no weirdness going on with platoons, just randomly all of them were crap. Alright, let's switch it up here now with Solenopsis Campo from the Skisu clan. Shout out to you guys. And I'm a little bit tired of doing commentary. I've done a lot of commentary for you guys. You know, I've done a lot of videos for you guys. And I use a lot of energy doing the videos. So why don't we do one where I'm going to sit back, put my feet up here and watch like you guys. And just relax a bit. I hope you guys have been enjoying the content. Those of you who have been on more than one occasion. Maybe think about subscribing to the channel, help the channel grow. It really does help with the channel growing if you guys just click that little button that says subscribe, the numbers slowly go up, and then the YouTube algorithm says, hey, this channel has some people clicking the little button, let's promote the videos more, and it helps the content providers. So something as simple as you clicking helps. If you choose to. I appreciate it if you do. Let's just relax here. You know what? It's been a long year. It has been a long year. What about you guys? How was your year? A new one's just begun. It's been a long one. I sense we're turning the corner on things because the previous 2, I'm a pretty negative guy, but I would say the previous 2 would be characterized as complete shit shows for obvious reasons. You know, lest we not forget the complete shitness we were put through. But I sense things were coming out the other side now, and you know, with a few hiccups, obviously, like anything else. But it's almost time to just relax. It's like time to go to Hawaii and sit on the beach, on the North Shore, on Sunset Beach. Guys, have you ever been to Sunset Beach, North Shore, Oahu? If you go in the winter, there's 25-foot waves there, and you can watch the surface. But if you go in this, not January, February, or March, it's flat, just depending what you like, right? Whether you're a surfer or not. Hawaii is so, most people don't know it, but it's so finicky in when you go. Why am I talking to you about it? Because I'm going to go. I'm going, but I'm going to wait till May to go. And in May, it could go either way. May could go either way. Because in the winter, North American winter, Northern Hemisphere winter, there's storms in the Northern Hemisphere, in the Aleutian Islands and Alaska, and that creates waves, and the waves come down from the north, and they hit the north shore of the Hawaiian Islands. Big surf time, right? Pipeline, Sunset, they're all going off. Jaws. But then in the summer, storms down in the Antarctic, waves are created. They come from the Southern Ocean north. They hit the Hawaiian Islands on the south shore. Typically not as big, for whatever reason. And beautiful surfing on easy, nice, beautiful, gentle waves on the south shore. So Waikiki Beach, even in the summer. If you're a beginner, south shore exposures, fantastic waves in the summer. So if you go to Hawaii in the summer and you like to surf, go to the south shores. If you want to just snorkel and hang around, gentle waters, go to the north shore in the summer, North American summer. In May, it could go either way. So rent a car. And just enjoy whatever you like. And we're enjoying this. He's not shooting. He's not going to shoot. How much spotting assist is he going to do, guys? Wake me up when it's over. Wake me up when it's over. Oh, look at that, guys. He did another 115 spot. Let's watch the artillery shells together. Now, you know, there's lots of different maps in World of Tanks. And this is the map where you do this. If you do something other than this, in a light tank, you're in a light tank. If you choose to do something other than this, you're not getting the full benefit of this map. If you don't like doing this, if this bores you, if you're not amused, then turn this map off. If you run around and try and do damage, you might end up the game with 3,000 damage because you're so good, and you'll get a good W&8. But you're not going to help your team more than he is helping his team right now. Because his team has 7,283 damage that they otherwise would not have had by virtue of him detecting the enemies. That's what spotting assist means. His teammates would not have shot those tanks because they would not have been spotted. He being the spotter. 7,283 worth of damage. And if you look at the score, they're up by 2,500 HP, which means if he was not in this game, if he was running around doing something else, not spotting, they'd be down 5,000 HP. Just saying, it's just math, right? It's just math. Maybe he would have done 2,000 damage instead, so they would be down 5,000, they'd be down 3,000. It's just math. My camo isn't good, he says. His team is berated. Read the chat, guys. Read what that disgusting, filthy 121. And he listens to him. Why are you listening to him? Why would you listen to him? You disgusting, useless, pathetic asshole in the one. Let's feature the 1-2-1, guys. Let's flash his name up there. You are a disgusting prick. You got a teammate like that on your team, don't listen to him. This guy, hats off to you. He was doing his job, and he actually took the time to type to that guy. People like that, we don't need people like that in this game, right? It's unfortunate that there's no mechanism to get the people like that 1-2-1. Do I got the guy that left the message there? It's unfortunate that there's not a mechanism to just, because he probably spends money, and there's no way of convincing Wargaming to boot him. This would be a much maybe less profitable, but a much more fun game if you could get assholes like that out. More people would have more fun in this game, and maybe it would be more profitable. You know, it's just math, right? Maybe you'd have 2 or 3% of the player base that are assholes, throw them out permanently, and Wargaming would lose the amount of money they spend on premium tanks and loot boxes and whatever. So that math, you know, the revenues go down a little bit. But then because the game is more pleasant, maybe 25% more players play. And those 25% more players create revenue that's more than the 2% of assholes that have been removed. Maybe it's just math, Wargaming. You know, fiddle with the math. And if the math is sane, if we're at the... now I'm on a diatribe. Now I'm on a rant. If the math now is such that the revenue from the assholes is higher than the potential revenue of new players because the game is fun, then you've got a problem. Then this game is going downhill. That's my 2 bits. I don't know the correct answer there, but that's just math too. If the value, the small minute value from assholes like him represent enough of an incentive to keep them, because you cannot offset that incentive by the virtue of, if we got rid of the assholes, maybe we'd get another 100,000 players that would actually play, type of players that would be turned off by that type of assholeness. If that's not the case, if you don't believe it, you have the potential to attract that new player base Wargaming, then, well, then we're stuck with the assholes, and the game is doing that. Well, let me know in the comments what you guys think, but I would have no patience with it. You know what? If I had a guy like that, because I don't care about my stats, right? I'm not. I don't care if I have 3,300 plus WNA. If I had an asshole like that on my team that left messages like that, I'd turn around, drive, and go park behind him. Type in chat. What did you want me to do? You know, get berated in the chat. Oh, I'll just sit back here where you are. Seems to be a good position for you. Let me try this position. Just sit there. Just go and park. Gives a shit. But to this guy's credit, to your credit, buddy, you have treated us to an amazing, spotting, beautiful game. You've ignored the asshole. Ignored the asshole completely. You're a better man than I would be, buddy. A better man than me. I would have not... If I ever encountered that guy in line at Tim Hortons and he pulled some similar stunt, you know, let's just say it wouldn't be pretty, right? I'd be the guy in trouble, I know. You know, the security would be escorting me out the back door. I know that. I know that. And I don't give a fuck. Too old, too tired, too fucking blind! Beautiful. Look at him. Like a boss. Like a boss. Like a boss. Beautiful game, guys. He ended up with 18,388 spotting. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the comment. But before we go, let's just have a look. We got to find out, right? Who is this guy? Now let's look at the in-game file here. It's Grodek 301, which obviously is anonymized. His real name is whatever that says. Zimspylex, private at the XLS clan.